Today we're going to go through a momentous occasion in the narrative of Luke's gospel. From the moment in Luke 9:51 where Jesus set his face to go to Jerusalem, we've steadily been progressing towards the holy city. They go from Galilee through Samaria to Judea. We just met Zacchaeus in Jericho, and now Jesus travels the Jericho road 16 miles east to Bethany. He's on the back slope of the Mount of Olives, which rises 100 feet higher than Jerusalem. Here, Jesus does something that's really odd to us. He sent two disciples and tells them, "Go into the village in front of you, where on entering you will find a colt tied, on which no one has ever yet sat. Untie it and bring it here. If anyone asks you, 'Why are you untying it?' you shall say this, 'The Lord has need of it.'" So, a couple of questions you might have. One, what is a colt? Well, a colt's a young, intact male horse or donkey. And we know this is a donkey from Matthew's gospel. Why is Jesus sending them to steal a donkey? Now, it's not stealing, it's borrowing under a system called angaria, in which rulers, soldiers, or even rabbis could borrow animals to ride. Now, there's legal rules concerning all these things. In fact, the little detail where Jesus tells his disciples to untie the colt themselves makes them 100% financially liable for the safe return of the animal. Anyways, Jesus begins riding over the Mount of Olives. His disciples surround him and praising God. They quote Psalm 118, "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord." They join with the angel's song from Luke 2, "Peace in heaven and glory in the highest." Everyone recognizes what is happening. Jesus is riding into Jerusalem as its rightful king, fulfilling the prophetic word. Your king is coming to you, righteous and having salvation is he, humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey. Now you can imagine the scene, Jesus on the donkey, with his crowd of disciples praising him as king. And as they climb over the precipice of the Mount of Olives, all at once, Jerusalem is revealed before him, the city where he should be king. Now we know, and he is foretold, that he will be rejected, mocked, beaten, and crucified there. And yet, there is not a tear for himself in that day. When he drew near and saw the city, he wept over it. He weeps for the coming destruction of Jerusalem because they did not recognize their true king, Jesus himself.